Disclaimer, this is a very long video. You may want to break it up into sections, but please know that I appreciate your viewing. Good morning, friends. Welcome to Shanna's Journey. A little bit about life, health, and hope over 50. Got a lot to do today. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with these nails. My glue-on nails didn't work out too long because I did a lot of heavy-duty cleaning yesterday. And I had to take them off for that. And then I wore gloves part of the time and didn't part of the time. And now my nails are like chipped and broken and whatnot. So at some point today, I'm going to go ahead and put on my tortoise glue-on nails. See how those do. I really don't want to go to the nail salon at this point because I've broken these nails down. And there's some tender places that they will probably hurt when I go, because I know they're gonna want to do gel and all that stuff. But anyway, yeah, so I'm just getting ready to run some errands. Got the big night tomorrow night, my dad's Hall of Fame induction, and I've got to pick up a few things. I still don't know what I'm wearing. I ordered some shoes that don't look like they're gonna be here, so I ordered a backup pair. Says they're going to be delivered today, but it's not showing that they're out for delivery yet. So Amazon, not real sure about that. So I'm going to go look and see what I can find. And like I said, I got to pick up a few more things. But I'm getting ready to put some makeup on. And I think I want to do my Insulderm today. My Korean infused, skincare infused foundation. So I'm just prepping my skin with my balm, stick balm. Just places that I have a few fine lines where foundation might want to settle into that I don't want it to settle into, and just moisturize my lips. Yeah. All right, so let's get going with that. I'm going to get the base, all about the base. No trouble. My husband sang that song all day yesterday while we were cleaning at my dad's. I don't know why it was in his head. But I'm going to go with the tan. Just pounce my brush now. Get some spread around here, just a little today. I've got some shopping hauls I need to share with you guys. Of course, my weekly check-in for my GLP-1 weight loss journey. That would be Zapbound. Comes up tomorrow, and tomorrow's gonna be a busy day. So I washed my hair last night, blew it out, but I was so exhausted, y'all. I mean, like, exhausted, that I just took my hair serum and just went, and where I went, my hair's like full of oil. So it didn't do what I needed to do. But then I thought, well, today will just be a leisure day, and I can do hair treatment. So I'm not gonna wash it just yet. I'll wash it tomorrow, because you know tomorrow's a day that I've really got to do my hair for our event. And anyway, but I threw some of these Velcro rollers in it just to see if I can get a little something out of it. Either way, I'll probably end up throwing a hat on today. Today's a cool fall day. It's breezy outside, still in the 60s. So I'm sporting the Lululemons today. They're so comfy. But I've ordered a couple of leisure suits as well. And I looked at Free People, and I looked at Lululemon. And then I was like, you know what? Let me try something a little cheaper. So I went to some luxury brands on Amazon that are going to get here tomorrow. Let's see. I'm going to give them a try. If they don't work, then I'll go ahead and fork over $200, $300 on something from Lululemon. The Free People leisure suits didn't have very good reviews. A lot of people were disappointed with the quality of the fabric and the flaws in the fabric. So I was like, I'm not spending that much on something that has bad reviews. So I looked at Lululemon, and of course they're more expensive. But I also want to go to the Lululemon store. I'm waiting on my bestie get her car situation, and I'm gonna go to one of her favorite plazas, and they have a Lululemon. But anyway, we'll see how these cheaper versions work out, which I say cheaper, but I spent $100, so we'll see. But it's still cheaper than $300, right? All right, so here's the natural beige. Just gonna do some through the places on my face that I want a little bit lighter coverage. I was just talking to my aunt that bought this makeup and skincare line, and she says she's still loving it. She can't tell for sure what the makeup looks like because remember, she's legally blind. She said, it feels like I don't have anything on, but I like that. And I was like, yeah, exactly. I mean, it really does. You feel like you just brushed over your skin. So anyway, I can't wait to see her so I can see how it's looking on her and help her out with that if needed. All right, so that's that. I did order some more Saint colors. They're coming in. And so we will see when those get here what I got. Some products, different things. This is just the Sigma eye primer that I love in Persuade. And let's see. I think I'll just do a little bronzer. Just gonna do the 3 here. Do a little illuminator. I saw this chick do the illuminator a little bit different around her Cupid's bow. Like she kind of lined it, and I thought, oh, that looked good. It gave it a big jump. So I'm gonna try that. Okay. And do a little cheek color. Let's go with the black cherry, my favorite. I got a little more than I wanted over there. Okay. Let me do the pH, the black cherry on the eye there. Just what I love about Saint. I mean, this makeup is so versatile, has so many uses. It's amazing. All right, so I'm gonna go with the Feather Black. That just kind of, okay. Helps those pores. What else was I gonna do? Lip liner. Eyeliner, lip liner. All right, so what is this one? Mulberry. Let's do a little line. You can do a little ombre look by using the side of your liner to fill in those corners of your lip. Just leave the middle open. And then I'm gonna use this, is this Sugar Plum? Yeah, it looks super bright, but it doesn't when you put it on. In the middle there. How pretty. Yes. All right. And eyes. I'll finish some eyes, girl. Let's go with Alondra, since I'm on the plum today. Just doing the inner and outer corners. Okay, getting a little hot now. Could be the 2 cups of coffee I had this morning. Okay. And I'm gonna do a little sparkle with the peppermint. And blend. And dust off. I didn't do any color corrector into my eyes today, but anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I think I'm gonna go in with a little gray. Eyeliner as well. Slate gray Hoda from Thrive. Yes, I like that. And let me get that lash one underneath to give a fuller eyelash appearance. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go in with some Thrive black, oh no, brown black mascara. But don't be scary. I've got to make a list of everything I got to do today, because I feel like I'm going to forget something. I got a big baby shower Saturday in Atlanta at a fancy smancy place. And I got to figure out what I'm wearing for that as well, which will be a dress. Just got to figure out which one and what shoes. Those bottom eyelashes are growing back in, so I'll start putting just a tad of mascara down there. All right. Brows. Don't forget the brows, gals. Thrive Cosmetics Brow Gel in dark brown. Love this product. What I love about it is it's workable. Once you put it on, it's not just there. If you don't like it, you can blot it. I just smudge it with my finger. And voila. Okay. What am I forgetting, girls? I don't know. I didn't do contouring today, but I did the bronze, and I think we're good. Earrings. Earrings. I had my earrings in my hand, I thought, earlier. I guess I left them in my bathroom. I'll have to go get those. And oh, that's why I left them. Because I had these new ones I was going to try. That's right. All right, so those are a gift. These are mine. Let's try them on. If I can get them open. Where's my eyes? That's what I need. Okay. Oh, these are rings that they match the earrings. So, aren't they cute? Oh my gosh. Let's put these babies on. Stackables. See which finger. Yeah, that'll be perfect. I put my other ring on. My other ring and my other ring. All right. Cute. I think that's gonna be a good fit. Yeah. And these are the earrings that go with them. Let's see. Hopefully they work. Eyes again. It's the Over 50 Club. Anybody watching The Golden Bachelor? Oh, I don't know. I hate when the posts are thicker. Nobody got time for the ear hole to be hurting all day. Dang it. I hate when that post is too thick because I feel it. And then I can't get that in. These may be a gift too. Dang, I like them though. They're so cute. I have the hardest time finding an earring that don't have a dang thick a post. When you, why can't they just, I try to stretch that hole out and squeeze it in. That's not gonna work. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna try this side. Tootie toot. Rooty tooty. Freaking booty. Not gonna work. Okay. Those will be pretty on somebody, but not on me. Okay. I'll have to go get my other earrings out of the other room. But I do like the rings. I guess I'll keep those for myself. All right. See what this hair is going to do, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I put so much serum in now. Yeah, it's just going to go floof, floof. Floof, floof. Floof, floof. Oh, and I need my spray. Okay, got a little volume. I'll be back. All right, got my earrings, tried and true. Got a little bit of spray on my hair. I don't know how long it's gonna hold. All right, yeah. Let's go run some errands, girls. And then when I come back, I'll get on these nails. Be back. Look at your girl getting slim and trim again. Hey friends, all right, I'm about to head back to the house. It's a beautiful day out here today. Let's see what the temp is. 74 degrees and just a nice cool breeze. It's beautiful, perfect. I actually wanted to show you guys, I went to Crumble Cookie. So, you know, you don't have to deprive yourself. Mind you, this is only the second time I've ever walked in that store. But anyway, I got the little minis and I'm gonna share with my husband. Got a confetti and a chocolate Oreo peanut butter and a cinnamon something another. But anyway, I just left the grocery as well. Got some things to make a delicious quiche, hoping that it turns out delicious, as my friend James gave me the recipe. Lip dog, if you know, you know. And I also found some different protein finds that I'll share with you when I get home. So anyway, just wanted to check in and tell you guys, if you are in the Georgia area and you haven't been outside, you need to get outside. Of course, by the time y'all see this, I don't know what time it'll be. It'll be tomorrow probably. But anyway, choose joy. All right, friends, shop till you drop, girl. I have been shopping and then I came home and I had a package. So my shoes did get here, thank goodness, because I couldn't find any that I wanted on my little shopping adventure. So hopefully these will work that I've got from Amazon. I'll try those on later, but just getting back from the grocery store. I shared my little crumble cookies with you earlier, and my husband called me when I was on the way home from the grocery and said, oh, I should have told you to get some cookies. You know, he's my little cookie monster. I said, what kind of cookies did you want? And he was like, I don't know. And I said, well, I got you some crumble cookies. So he's excited about that. Also, if you know about Double Good popcorn, we had an order come in from my sweet niece Mila, who was selling for her high school chorus. Anyway, so we'll see what we got. I can't remember. It's been a while. Another order. I had 2 orders. The ranch that my bestie told me I had to try, I ordered after I ordered this first order, and they got here days ago. And I did dig into one pack, and they are really good. The ranch is called Home on the Ranch. Really good. So we got white cheddar go-getter. We got Chowdown. We got caramel diem. And my husband's request to butter believe it. He said, I just want the plain, but what? He's gonna be eating all this. He better, because I sure don't eat it, but anyway. Yes, got that. Had to go get his Milo's tea. I still got him drinking the sugar-free. I hope I got the right one. Yeah, 0 calories. Sugar-free. Better be sugar-free. Yeah, 0 grams. Okay. But I also, my sweet friend James Lip Dog told me about this quiche recipe that he's been making, and so I got my stuff to make a quiche that I'm going to make. I had to get some cheese, cheddar, and Parmesan, and I had to get half and half, and cream cheese, and some spinach, and some green onions, and of course the deep dish Marie Callender pie crust. So I got 2 crusts, so I'll be making 2 of these eventually. Probably in just a little while. So I'm gonna put this stuff in the fridge. Well, I'll just show you what else I got, so you don't have to keep waiting around on me. But I got some new protein stuff. Of course, I got my regular Core Power 26 grams that I put in my coffee because I'm waiting on my shipment, and it won't be here until probably next week, and I'm down to just a couple. So I just picked up 3 of these. I finally found where they keep these at Publix. They don't keep them where any of the protein stuff is or where the other protein shakes are. They keep these where the sports drinks are. Anyway, kind of weird. And they have the Built bars on sale for $8.99, which a lot of times they're like $10.99 or $11.99. So I got 3 boxes. I got the brownie batter, the cookie dough chunk, and the coconut, my fave. Before I saw those were on sale, I had already picked up these to try the RX Bar No BS coconut chocolate. It's got 12 grams of protein. Anyway, I'm going to try those. And then the other day when I did my grocery Instacart, I always put in rye bread, pumpernickel, and the guy messaged me and said, can I substitute cinnamon raisin bread? And I was like, no, just substitute the regular swirl rye bread. Because, you know, I was wanting bread for like sandwiches. But then once he mentioned this, I got to thinking about the raisin cinnamon bread. And so, of course, I picked up some. But I also got this pumpkin spice cashew butter from Fit Butters, 7 grams of protein and only 2 grams of sugar. I'm going to try it on there. I think it'll be good. Okay. The other day, I picked up my avocados, and I've been eating my avocados. Y'all, these minis are the best. If you haven't tried them, you need to try the Mission Minis avocados. So good. And I've been eyeing these little Alani's because so many of you out there in the GLP-1 and just fitness world have talked about these. I looked at them before and I was like, oh, too much caffeine. But after doing my spring cleaning, fall cleaning at my dad's yesterday and thinking I just need a little more energy, I went ahead and I'm going to try some of these. So maybe I'll probably dilute them a little bit if I need to, or, you know, drink it every blue moon when I really need some energy. But this is the Watermelon Wave. And, what do you do? That cherry twist. Y'all know I love cherry. But a lot of people talk about this pink slush. So I thought, I'm going to try the pink slush. And I know there's some Witch's Brew and others that some of my YouTube friends talk about. But they didn't have that one. So I'm going to try those 3. And, of course, you know, I got my husband on this 0 sugar ginger ale. So he said, we need some sodas. So I got those. And the fruit splash, of course, that I love, that he likes too, the cherry ginger ale. Yeah, because he's out. I didn't get him any Sprite Zeros today because I was like, I'm going to get both of these and that'll be good for now. Got 2 nice cards. One for my dad for congratulations getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, and one for my sweet girl, Tia. I'll be going to her baby shower Saturday. So she's coming down to Atlanta from Tennessee for this baby shower. I can't wait to see her. Her baby's due December 27th, so I've got a while, but it'll be here before you know. Then I got another couple of things. I went to Marshall's and had to get grandson Louie a little toy because when I go see him in October, I'm taking him some little things. And I got him one of these. I don't know if my daughter's already bought one, but, you know, you can never have too many. And, of course, I had to get some spare balls because you never know when one may go into the pond or something. All right. And I got this picture frame. I don't know if it's going to work, but it was a really nice frame. I'm wanting to take it to my dad's induction and have all his guests sign it around on the mat, and then I'm gonna put a picture in there that we take tomorrow night. So shh, don't tell him. All right, and y'all, my nails are atrocious, and sorry, I'm out of frame. I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my nails for this weekend's events, and I think I'm just gonna try to paint. But I got to figure out what I'm wearing first, so I'll know which color. But the OPI nail polish at Marshall, that's the best deal you can find on this stuff. Got these for $5.99 each, but let's see what colors I got. Hold on, I gotta get my glasses. I can't see people's. Okay. I got the We the Female and metallic composition. And I wasn't sure about this blue, but I may be wearing something blue. So Pure Genius, like jeans, but like blue jeans. Isn't that cute? Okay. So anyway, we'll see what I end up with. The reason I may just paint is because look what I did while I was at the store. That nail that had split or whatever was getting on my last nerve. I quit starting messing with it until I made myself bleed. So hopefully that's going to grow out by tomorrow. And it won't hurt when I decide if I'm putting on glue-ons or if I'm putting on polish. But I thought I better not go to the nail salon because they're going to hurt me. Had to get me some more hangers because I keep buying all this stuff. Okay. And look at this pretty bag I got from Marshall's. Isn't it pretty? Got that. I'll probably use that for my dad's picture frame or something. I got some birthdays coming up too. All right. So that's it. But then I've got some other hauls that I'm going to be putting on this too, y'all. When I get finished putting all this stuff away, I'll have to try on my other stuff. All right. Be back. Okay. Find my remote and all this stuff. All right, I just cut it off with my hand. Found it. All right, y'all. This Alani, I think that's what it's called, got me hyped up. I went and power walked, Asian walking, whatever you want to call it. Well, I guess I didn't do Asian because I did a fast tempo 2-mile walk in record time. Let's see what that time was. Oh, it may not be on here anymore. Anyway, trust me, that stuff gave me some energy. I probably won't be able to sleep tonight. But I came home, tried to do my nails. I tried the blue. I tried the burgundy, like it. But I figured, I'm not sure what color I'm wearing, so I better go with this gold, which is, what was it called? Metallic composition. But anyway, I don't know that I'm going to stay with that. I really want to try these nails. So I'm going to go get my really good glue. Where was that? I saw it somewhere. Where did I see it? Did I see it in my purse? Did I see it on my carousel? I think it was in my purse. All right. Let me run and grab that. All right, so I'm having a little technical difficulty with my nails. So I've got my sander, and I'm going to try to sand the inside of the tips. So we'll try that. I forgot that I did this before. It's supposed to help them adhere to the glue better. So, woo! It's not easy, folks. And I also forgot that I'm supposed to do every other finger. One hand and then left, right, because it helps you be able to grab the nail. Okay. I don't know. Basically, I'm just dropping the nails and having a hard time, and they're not sticking on, so it's a epic fail. And then I finally get them pretty glued on, but they're just a lot longer than I wanted for this busy weekend I have ahead of me, and I'm afraid they'll be popping off. Okay. Something smells like a burn. That's weird. Pick up my mess. Alright. Let's try this. These little brushes, I got one in every sink in the house. It comes in handy. Alright. Let's see. Let's go with the boom. Dum 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 dum. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And once again, I should have gone over to this bone first. Let's try it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So far so good. Alright. Here comes the burning nail. Try not to get in that skin. It's cut. How's that one? It's alright. Let's get this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If this doesn't work, I will have to just paint my nails. I really
you know, I should have just gone to the salon, I guess. Because I've got things all weekend. But, alright, let's try this one. Okay. Sorry to bore you guys, but you know, it's crooked. This one probably won't pop off. Okay. It's going that way. But, we'll see if it comes off. I'll fix it. Lord have mercy. Okay, let's try this phone. Getting somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. Alright. Need another tortoise over here. I think that's a pinky one. We're gonna try it. Try and see. It's so hard to pick up. Oh my goodness. These are really good quality. And okay, there's one hand. What do y'all think? Alright, 2 more to go. And I need a little more tortoise on these hands. So I think I'm gonna try to get 3 on here. Maybe just one more. Oh gosh, come on, baby. Hold on. Okay. So cute. And a pinky. And a little brown pinky. That's what I want. See if I'm gonna be able to get myself ready with these nails on tomorrow. Yay! I did it! Do y'all like them? Go stuff my heat. I've been waiting to do these forever. Forever. So, we'll see if my expectations are met.
Alright, I lost a nail and I just not sure how I feel about these. So I'm gonna take them off and just gonna have to paint my nails for this weekend. Or I may go get them done tomorrow if I get up and my little sore nail is not so sore. And see how easy they're popping off, so I would probably lose them all constantly. I don't know, y'all. I have to go get them done. I just hate to get them done when I got that little down to the quick. Cause it's gonna burn. Oops. All right, they're off. Now I'm gonna sand them out. Let's see, maybe I'll do this glue remover. See how that works. Y'all know, I'm a little disappointed because I've been waiting on those tortoise shells for a while, but I don't know. I just caught a glimpse in the mirror and they kind of look scary. Just a lot longer than I want right now. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna sand them out. My hubby home. Hang on. Hey friends, welcome to Shannon's Journey. A little bit about life, health, and hope over 50. October 4th here, Friday. No, October 3rd. Lord have mercy. The 3rd. Big day today. I think today is my YouTube friend Michelle Nedwick's wedding. I think it was on Friday. Yeah, so sending best wishes to Michelle and Mike. I am trying to tidy up my little area. It's gotten pretty messy here lately. And slowly but surely getting ready for my dad's big night, being inducted into the Hall of Fame at my alma mater high school, Central High School. So got a lot going on today. I'm going to get to see some people I haven't seen in a while. I'm excited. My bestie will be there and her hubby. All my brothers and sisters. In fact, I need to call my baby sister. Make sure she's got the schedule right. Hold on. Let me do that. Okay. She's got it together. She's got to pick her little L up. Little girl, my little niece, from play rehearsal. I'm not supposed to get out till 6, and the thing starts at 6, and it's about an hour away. So she's going to do what she can do, but the actual on the field presentation is like at 7. So fingers crossed everybody can get there. There's 6 of us kids. We're trying to get there. They're also going to be recognizing my mom. So it's just such a special night. For those of you that don't know, my mom passed away from brain cancer in 2021. It was started out as breast cancer in 2014 and metastasized years later. So anyway, she was a special lady who also worked in this school system for many, many, many years, over 30, 40 years, I don't know. And so it's going to be a special night. All right, so I've already done my skincare. I've blown my hair out. I bought a new curling iron that came in this morning on my porch from Amazon, and I'm going to try it out before long, play around with it. And I'm not sure about my hair color today. I put some purple shampoo in, but I don't know if it makes it better or not. But I want to get my face prepped. Prepped. I'm not going to do my makeup just yet because, you know, I'm not leaving here till about 5 o'clock. It's 12:16 right now. But my Zetbound check-in and all's tomorrow. So I've got a busy day tomorrow, headed to Atlanta for the baby shower for my sweet first student ever, Tia. And I'm going to do an update. So all this will probably be together on the update. So you won't see this until after the fact. But so I don't know why I'm on here, but I guess I just wanted to talk to you guys this morning, afternoon, whatever. So, my nails. This has been a nightmare. Nothing's working that I planned. So I was going to go to get my nails done this morning, even though I've got these issues that I know are going to burn. And then my skincare for mine, they're having a fall sale. I noticed this morning, so $270 later, but it's all so worth it. Losing my voice. I decided I won't get my nails done. I ordered my skincare. So I'm going to try to paint my nails. So that's what I'm going to do now. My alma mater, where we're going tonight, maroon and gray. So I think I'm just going to go with this maroon color. Although my nails, whew, they looking pretty shabby right now. I might should just leave them clear. So we'll see what the texture ends up looking like. But I thought I needed to represent a little bit. Y'all know, I was most school spirited back in the day. But I'm so excited for everyone that's getting to come. There are a lot of people that wish they could be there that can't. Like my 2 children, you know. One's in Orlando, one's in New Jersey. And then our good friend, James Lipdog, he's in Orlando as well, Titusville. And can't make it. He had his treatment this week. Lots of grandkids that, you know, can't make it some live out of state, some just have different things going on. But lots of relatives that we have a huge family, so, but there's going to be a lot of us there. And really importantly, a lot of my dad's former athletes and students will be there, and co-workers. So I'm excited for him to have his special night. He has worked his whole life to help others from all walks of life. He's a very servant-hearted kind of man. What y'all think? Yeah, I think that'll work. I'll do another coat, and then I'll do a clear coat. That'll be good, I think. All right, so I'm not going to bore y'all anymore. I'll come back on when I get ready to do my makeup. Maybe I'll have my hair done too. Update, my little baby sister just called. Summer Love, that's her name. And her little girl, Elle, is going to get out of play practice a little bit early. So she should make it by about 6:30, fingers crossed. And I can't cross my fingers because I just finished painting them. They look pretty good, don't they? Cute. Go Lions. All right, I'm ready for the big night. Let's see if I can show you my fit. Hold on. Yes. Waiting for my husband to pull up, run in, throw his clothes on, and we're going to pick up my dad. Hope you like it. Whew, big night. So thankful to everyone that was able to come out and celebrate my dad. Good morning, friends. All right, Saturday, October 4th. Got a big day ahead of me, but today's my check-in day, and I've got a lot of stuff to share with you guys. I'm exhausted. We had a beautiful night last night at my dad's Hall of Fame induction at my alma mater high school, and school that he used to coach and teach at. And it was just a beautiful night. We had lots of friends and family that came out. I'll put a picture here. But anyway, I'm exhausted. It was a great night though. One thing that really got me that I want to share with you guys are these beautiful shoes that I got lots of compliments on. And I love this new straight edge this fall. And I ordered 3 pair of shoes in this style and 2 pair from Shein that I had to send back because they were too big. They only had whole sizes, or they didn't have my half size anyway, 8.5. So I got a 9, but I swear it felt like a 10 and it kept flipping on my foot. So I had to send those 2 pair back. But then I got these from Amazon. They're, I don't know how to say this. YYB. Double YB. But anyway, I love them. And they were only like a little bit less than $60, I think. I'll put the price here. But I will never wear these again where I'm going to be on my feet for a long period of time. Because by the end of the night, my toes literally felt like they were about to bust out of the end of this thing. But I did get lots of compliments. And they are like cushiony, you know, and comfy for flats, but not for me for long time periods on my feet. So anyway, got those. Wanted to share those with you. I also bought a curling iron this week from Amazon. I meant to get one at Ulta when I was out shopping the other day and totally forgot. But so I needed one. Got the Ella Bella. It's a ceramic. I got the 1-inch barrel for my new short hair. The customer service has been amazing with this company. Like, it was so easy to do the warranty. And then they just follow up with you and want to know how it works. And it's a 2-year warranty. It was just so easy. And the little owner, Ruth, of this company, she's like just been following it. Did you like it? How'd it work? You know, I'm like, well, gosh, that's nice. But it comes with this heat protectant glove, which I didn't use yesterday. And it also came with this travel heat protectant case. And it's so nice. It worked so well. Didn't pinch my hair. It has the turn dial to do the temperature. And then it lights up like a LED light. somewhere around here. It shows you the temperature. But long cord. So, and this was like only, it was less than 70 bucks. And if you know, a lot of hot tools out there are pretty pricey. But I was very impressed with this one. And it has a great weight on it. An easy stand to keep it on your countertop or whatever without burning your countertop. So anyway, wanted to shout that out. And I got some more products in. I got my Ramon Radiant Sun 100 Ritual. I wanted to try that more intense line of skincare from them because I love their skincare that I've been using. But this one is for mature skin. And I really didn't understand all that when I made my first order. I probably would have just ordered this to begin with. But this is a travel size, which, you know, I'll be doing a lot of traveling. Or I always do. And I've got some coming up. So I thought, let me go ahead and get this to try it. Well, since then, they're having their fall sale. I think it ends tomorrow. But I ordered the full-size bottles. So I'm going to use a little bit of this morning. I used some last night. Oh, I love it. Love it. And also, when we got home last night, my husband checked the mail and my new Saint products came in. So let's see what I have from there. And so, yes, it's my 1 week before my 1-year anniversary on my GLP-1 weight loss journey. I've been taking Zepbound since October 14th, 2024. I hit my goal weight in about 5 or 6 months, and I've been maintaining that. So I weigh in anywhere from 154 to 160. I have hit 153 a few times. Actually, never hit 160 again, but this week's been around the 155 range. So that's great. It's been easy. Today is shot day. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do my shot today or if I'm going to try to spread it out again. Just because I feel like I don't really need it right now, but we'll see. Sometimes when I've waited out, then the side effects kind of started again, like some of the digestive issues. But anyway, we'll see. I am going to do my skincare with you guys in a minute, and I can't wait to put that moisturizer on because it felt so good last night. And while I'm waiting there, I'm going to put my Inselderm Stick Balm. This stuff is amazing. I just put it on my lips. It's like so moisturizing, and I probably shouldn't put it on my eyes yet, but anyway, I wanted to because I'm feeling a little cracky. You know how you feel in the morning? You just got to wake up. All right, so let's see what I got here. Oh, I should have just waited a moment, been patient, because this is some lip balm that I've been waiting to try. All right. See if I can get it open. There we go. I'm going to the baby shower today, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, it is a slight hint of peach. Y'all know how I am with my smells. Okay, people are not lying. They are not lying about this. Thank you, Saint. You did a good job on that. That's going to be in my bag, my purse. I'm going to be keeping that with me. I love it. Yeah, their products are just, I don't know, there's something about them. All right, so I did order a couple of new eyeshadows. I got the Tangled and the Folklore. Y'all know I can't see them somehow. They sent me Tangled and Arabian Night. So let's see what this. Oh, it is Arabian Night. My bad. I'm looking at some hand cream Folklore. Wake up, Shannon. Okay. I'm going to put that in my new palette. Remember my marbled one? And I'm going to have to reorganize my eyeshadows. Arabian Night. Tangled. Oh, that's a pretty little shimmery Okay. We'll be trying those on soon. All right. And put those over there. And what else did I get? Oh, I went ahead and got the silk pencil in espresso. And I think this was intended for the eyes. I can't remember what all I have. I hope I don't already have espresso. No, I have mulberry and the satin. That's not, that's persuade. Okay, so that was the, okay, good. Okay, so I've got the espresso silk now. Now I have a silk and a satin. And I think I got this to do eyes, if I can remember correctly. I'll have to look back. But yeah, okay. I need to turn these upside down so I can see the color. All right, and this, I am a big hand cream person. And I keep it everywhere. Keep it beside my lounge on the couch. I keep it beside my bed. I keep it in my car. I keep it in my purse. But I wanted to try their folklore. So just do a little squirt for now because I'll be washing my hands for long. Okay, light smell. Yeah, I like that. That will be perfect. When you put it on, it has a more of that nice fragrance coming out. Okay. So, got my Saint order. I had a lot of points, y'all, as you can imagine. And so, I saved like $40 off this order, which is nice. My husband will be proud. All right. And I did see a lady online. She said, save these little labels, which I always have. And you know how sometimes when I've demonstrated my Saint 3D makeup, I'm like, oh, I can't remember the name of this color. Well, you can cut those little labels and label it. So I'm going to do that eventually. One day when I have time. Today, like I said, I'm headed to Atlanta. Can't wait to see my Tia. And then I'm going to try to make it to Pumpkin Patch tomorrow with my great nieces, my sister's granddaughters. If I can. So I've got to do that. And I've got 2 more little packages that came from Amazon. I hope I like these. I ordered me some leisure suits because all my leisure suits are too big. And y'all know when I travel, I love to have a leisure suit. So this one, let's see, dropping stuff. This one is from Success. I don't know. Success. Sukkess. Success. But y'all know I've been ordering Free People and Lululemon. But I was looking at theirs and the sizing looked like it might be an issue as far as length and things like that from the reviews. And oh gosh, you're paying like anywhere from $200, probably more than that, to $300 something for a leisure suit. And I thought, let me just try some of the higher end ones on Amazon. And y'all, this feels buttery smooth, feels like a Lululemon, I'm not gonna lie. Has the little tie zipper. Oh my God, I can't wait to try this on. I love the color for winter, but it's just like a quarter zip, actually, top. And, oh, I can't wait to try these on. If I could wear this to the tea shower today, baby tea, it's a real fancy place, so I got to dress up, but I would. Look at that seam across the hips. I love that. And it's a wide leg. So I always love the wide leg. So flattering. All right. So I'll try that on. And got one more. Y'all know I just had to find something in my favorite color. Do y'all remember what my favorite color is? Clue? Yes, you guessed it. Pink. So we'll see. Sometimes when I order too much pink, I don't ever wear it because I'm like, I feel like the pink bunny in A Christmas Story, pink bunny pajamas. But, and I really wanted a pale pink, but I couldn't find the pale pink in a style that I wanted just yet. So, I'm still working on that. But this was a shorter sleeve because, you know, especially with travel, I like to wear layers, and sometimes I'll wear a little jacket, and then if I get hot, I can take this off. So this one is like a little cap sleeve, but it had this cute little whatever right there. So I like that. Gave it a little more detail. And I do like this color. This is by Wahall. W-I-H-O-L-L. Not sure, you know, what that is. But it did have great reviews. And like I said, these were a little on the higher end for Amazon for leisure suits. This is a different kind of lining. It's real silky. But these pants are a little cropped, but they're a wide leg, but they'll come up kind of like, I think, the ankle area. So, ooh, we'll see. But I'm getting ready to go to Orlando. I'm driving, so I really want something comfy. And then when we fly to New Jersey in a few weeks, actually, I'll have my fly to and fly from suits ready to go. All right, and there was just one more thing I haven't shared with you guys. I don't know. I did some different videos, and I haven't edited how this one's all gonna work out, but I ordered these cute little shoes from Shein. And I'll put the price on here. I can't remember what they are right now. But aren't these cute? Are they not adorable? And I love the colors. It's going to be great for this winter. My navy, you know, goes with so many things, but especially when I'm cheering on my son at FDU because they're navy and burgundy. Love those two colors. But this tan undertone, I love it. And of course, this is, you know, so popular right now. But these are so comfortable. I've just slipped them on and can feel the comfort. But they're, you know, bendable, and they were not super expensive. So I'll put the price here. But sometimes when you get shoes from Shein or any place where they're, you know, really cheap, you find out why they're cheap. But these I could compare to any tennis shoes that I've bought and be like, oh, these are not like, feel like I'm walking on concrete or whatever. But anyway, wanted to share those. I can't wait to wear those. Would wear them today if I could. Maybe to the pumpkin patch. Excuse me, tomorrow. This coffee is making me belch this morning. So drink some more, Shannon. Okay, skincare. Here we come. All right, so this is the Radiance 100 Ritual Experience Kit. Y'all, my nails are so short right now. It's so hard for me to do anything. Oh, I just twisted it and everything rolled. All right, so I love that it comes and tells you step 1, 2, 3, 4 in this glow all day. This is that Venetian oil. I don't know if that's how you say it. Hang on. Let's look at the words. Oh, no. Viaton oil mist, which they also call it something else now with my other kit. But this is great. And in this kit, it just says use this as a all-day glow. So I'm really not sure which step you use this in. And underneath, it gives you some more information. Okay. But yeah, it has the step 1 is the active cleanup powder, which I'm not going to do because it's morning time. I'll do this tonight. But I'm going to go ahead. I did wash my face with some water. Y'all, I've got way too much stuff in here now. Shannon, you just got to declutter already. That's cray-cray. Cray-cray. And y'all, last night, I saw a lot of people that I haven't seen in years. And, you know, a lot of people said things about my skin. And I really think that is all credit due to the Ramon skincare that I'm using. And I did use the cushion makeup lightly under my Saint makeup last night. And I got compliments on that as well. But anyway, it was so good to see everybody. And everybody looked good. Okay, so this is the toner. And I watched this little tutorial this morning. The lady just dropped it like that on her face and then rubbed it around. It feels so great going on your skin. It only takes a little bit. And you just feel the power of this Korean skincare. Ah! Oh! No! I dropped it on my big comfy thing. I don't like to waste any of it because it is not cheap. But I'm telling you, it's worth the money. Okay, I won't be applying it that way again. Put it on my hand. Yes. I don't know if I have to keep this little lid in here, but I will. Especially with travel. It's like a little stopper thingy. And, you know, I did tell you I ordered the full-size bottles, and it comes with a free travel kit. That always happens to me, y'all. After I spend $100 on something, then I get an offer where I could have gotten it free. But I will use these products, so it's fine. Okay, so this little dropper is supposed to automatically fill, I thought, like the other one does when you open and close it, but it doesn't. Maybe the full size does. So I'm just going to squeeze. Yeah, there we go. And these absorb so quickly, you don't have to wait in between to apply things, which speeds up your morning and nighttime routines. Oh, y'all, this feels so good. And it's literally a little goes a long way. I always wipe that off the stem so I can use it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is going to be my best friend now. Sorry, Kim. All right, and then my moisturizer. So good. I really want to try their BB cream. I haven't ordered it because they only have that one shade, which they claim it blends with every skin tone, but I just can't see how that works. And the Asian skin tones are so pale, you know, that porcelain skin. But I'm hoping they'll come out with some more shades soon, because I really, anything they produce is just such a good quality. Y'all, that stuff smells good and feels great. Okay. And I'm going to do a little Venetian oil. Okay. It's not coming out yet, but it hasn't been used yet, so let's see. There we go. Yeah, that comes out nicely. Okay. So, feeling so fresh. Y'all, I swear, every time you use their skincare, you feel like you've been to the spa. Amazing. Amazing. All right. So, I've got to do my makeup here in just a bit. Haven't decided if today's going to be a shot day. I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow since I'm traveling today, and I'm going to be relaxing more tomorrow. More of this. Love it. Love it. Oh my goodness. I just love feeling hydrated. Okay. So I do have my Inselderm sunscreen. I'll go ahead and apply some of that. Never forget your sun protection, because if you like me, you lived a majority of your life without it, and now you're, you know, as we age, we see all the sun damage pops through more and more. But y'all, this Korean skincare is helping turn my skin around. So, love it. And it's not just any Korean skincare. There's lots out there, and I don't know about them because I haven't tried them. but I do know about Ramon. And there's my daily drip on my allergies. I gotta take my allergy pill. So I'm big on Ramon and Silderm skincare. And even their shampoo, conditioner, hair serum products. And they're not called Ramon. I've got to go, I don't have it in here. It's like bio something. But anyway, they've been great for my hair. So, check them out. All right, I'm gonna do my makeup once I figure out what I'm wearing. So let me go check my closet out. All right, I also remembered I had not tried on my new Marley Lily pajamas, which is kind of like a leisure set as well. So I thought I would try these on. I got the large, and I probably could definitely go medium, but I like my PJs to be extra roomy, especially at the top when it buttons up. Sometimes with the medium, I get the split open kind of right going on right there. And the last short set pajamas I bought that were this style, the medium top is a little too tight through here. So I went with a large. I'm glad I did, but it's so cute. It's got the cute little monogram in the lowercase I did this time. And yeah, so I like these. I'll just be wearing these today while I get ready. All right, so I did say they're the large, yeah. Marley Lily for the win. All right, so let's get ready. I'm gonna try some of my new setting clips today. I haven't opened these yet either, and I think my others have ended up in my bathroom. Okay. Rattle, rattle. All right, let's just pop some white ones in here. I do like these because they do not crease your hair when you're getting ready. You know what? I just put some more in here to make sure I get that out of the way. And of course, you know, I think I always go with the pink. Pinky pink. Yeah. I know I'm looking correct right now, but it's all right. I just chipped one of my, not chipped one of my nails, but I got a, come on, I can't see, a nail that I need to clip because it has frayed. And I don't know if I have my little clippers in here. I keep moving things around back and forth between here and my bathroom. But anyway, yeah, there they are. Thank you. I'm gonna have to let these nails grow back out, get healthy from that gel and stuff I had on my nails. And they had just grown out from my acrylics and gotten healthy, but I don't think this will take too long to grow out. So I did end up with the We the Female polish last night, and I liked it. I did hit a few places before it was completely dry, so I may touch those up soon. And that's probably not really going to go with anything I'm wearing today. I really can't decide what I'm wearing. I'll get to that in a minute. But it'll just have to work. Okay. What do we want to do today? Let's start with some Demi color correcting with this yellow. And I just lightly, I like to use my fingers with this makeup, y'all. I've got all these brushes and I do use them, but there's something about just being able to feel exactly where you're placing it that I like. It appeals to me. The feel appeals. All right, so I just lightly do that. And then I can take my little fluffy into my brush and just smooth it a little bit. All right, and then I'm going to take my cedar contour, just kind of get that warmed up. And I'm just going to go down the side of my nose. There's different ways to do that nose, of course. And I'm going to go over here into my cheekbone. I forgot to take my allergy pill. My nose is still drip, drip. I'm trying to learn how to let these, I don't know if it's melasma, sunspots, or what, work with my contour. Like just putting this around those areas. I'm working on it. Y'all, I can't believe how much better my skin is getting, especially the neck area after losing weight. You know, you get that loose skin. I mean, I still have some, but it's gotten so much better. So, anyway, without surgery, sometimes you think you're just stuck with that, but I don't know. Right skincare can do some amazing things. All right, so got that, and then I've got to do my hazel. Now just remember, you do this on your area where you're not going to have contour or highlight. Then I'm going to go in with my lightest color, which is sandy, or I'll have to look that up. Let me see. I can find the right paper. I've moved those around. Yeah. There they are. Let's see. June and Sandy. Well, you know, Shannon, you forget the names on them, so just lift it up. This one is, of course, June. So June, I need to remember that. Summertime June. That's my light. Okay. So just in that T area, down the center of my nose, a little bit on my Cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin. And then I like to do a little bit out here in the temple, outer eye area, down here where I had that demi, in the outer area again. And y'all, just a little bit goes a long way. It's amazing. And sometimes, you know, I put a little lighter right there where you tend to lose some of that volume as you age. All right, and then I'm going to blend that. Whoopsie. Then I'll do my cheek color and my bronzer illuminator if I feel like it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the light. Just kind of stippling, stipple, stipple, stipple. And then I get into the contour, and I really try to push that up. And it may look a little heavy at first, but don't forget, you're going to go in with your perfector sponge and your feather black. And sometimes I'll put a little more down here on my neck. I didn't this morning, but I may add some. And I didn't do the Insulderm cushion underneath today, just because I forgot. No other reason than that. But that's okay, because this is enough. But I do like to, I've realized, do a little light cushion usually underneath, because it's got that Korean skincare infused in it. But I got enough Korean skincare on, I'll be okay. Okay. Now, cheek. I think I'm gonna go with this one that I can't say the name. I can't see it. Hang on. La Cienega. Cienega. I don't know. I need to hear one of the reps say that color. Because I like it, but I don't know what it is. And I do have a little bit of my Frenchie mixed in with that, because I mixed those two last night. And that's what I love about this too. You can just really mix and experiment. It's like being a real artist, you know? And I've never thought of makeup that way, because I've never had it where you can blend it. I've just had, you know, it's this color in the compact and that's it. But with these creams, I mean, it really is easy to blend. All right, so that's that. And now I'm going to go with my bronzer and, you know, just put a little bit where the sun would naturally hit my face. I may even put some on my eyes, even though I didn't do what I planned to do with my eyes today. But it's all right, because it's blendable and it's changeable, and I just, you know, had some on my finger I didn't want to waste, so I found this place for it. Okay. You can see I probably got that a little too dark. That's okay, because it's going to be workable. Wish I knew what I was wearing today. I bet I was showing a little bit of my chest, so I may go back and put some stuff there. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my illuminator, where I got that bronzer too dark. I'll just put illuminator with it, and I think I'll get a little more pinky on my cheeks. Okay, I'm gonna I'll be back with that in just a minute, because I got to do the feather black, but I do want to do a little bit more to my neck here that I didn't do earlier. So unbutton, and going to I'm using my sandy now, because that's going to be the color I transition into after I finish with this summertime sun. But it'll be a while, because Georgia, you know, we get sunshine for quite a while now in the fall, and I'll be heading to Florida as well. So, but yeah, that just kind of gets that a little more even. skin tone. I have lots of redness here and damage from radiation treatments. So when I'm showing that, sometimes I use something to cover it up, but not to completely. All right. And now I'm going to get my Perfector sponge. It's still perfectly damp from yesterday. And I'll just really get in there and smudge to make sure that I don't have any clumps or hard lines. I really focus around the mouth where those fine lines are, the nose, the eyes, everywhere, but mainly those places for sure. And I get into that magnifying mirror to double check everything. A magnifying mirror can be your enemy and your best friend. There's a fine line when you reach a certain age. You don't want to live in the magnifying mirror because, you know, you see things that people don't see with the naked eye, and you can become your worst critic, you know. But then on the other hand, you want to see things that people do see that you can easily fix. Like, you know, if you got a wild hair shooting out the side of your face that you can't see with your naked eye, but other people can see. But definitely highly recommend the Perfector sponge by Saint because it works. All right, so I got that, and then I'm going to feather blot. And this just gives it a airbrushed finish. I said I was going to apply a little more lip cheek color, but I'll do that later, right before I go. But it also just fills in those, if you have any deep pores or lines, and just kind of blurs a little bit. Okay. It's a setting powder, kind of, but very light. All right, what time is it? Oh, 11 o'clock. Goodness, just getting there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyes. I'm really liking this Hoda, which I pulled out the green Lizzie, because, let's see, and there's Alondra. There's Hoda over there. But I might want to try my new Saint Coffee. Let's see what it does. Okay. It's very smooth. And I'm trying to remember between the satins and the silks, which one is longer staying. I gotta find our way to remember that. This one feels very blendable, so it may be and this one is a silky, so it may be the satin that stays. That would make sense to me as far as thinking about fabrics of satin and silk. Silk is flowy and satin is more stay. Okay, so silk. I'll use a little lip liner too. Okay, Shannon, you just really messed that up. But that's all right. I can fix it. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's very blendable. Okay. Let's just put a little bit of this on for now. This is my sugar plum, I think. Yeah. That's pretty with that coffee. Okay. What am I forgetting here, friends? Oh, let's do the brown black mascara. Probably should have curled those. I think I got a little too much skincare product or something on my eyelashes because they're kind of clumping a little bit. But I can fix it with my eyelash comb. And I smudged it. But that just wipes out as well. All right, where's my little eyelash comb? There it is. This has been a great tool from Saint as well. It's a little extra clumpy today. I guess that's extra moisturizing the skincare I used today more than normal. So I may have to redo my eyes. We'll see. When I get into my other light, I'll be able to tell. This light isn't the best in here in the mornings because the sun comes up on the other side of the house. Clumpity clump clump. I don't like that. Okay. Brow gel. Okay, I'm going to try just one of these spoolies to see if I can get those lashes separated. It's a little bit better. Okay, that's better. All right, do a little setting spray. Although I'm not ready to do that because I'm not satisfied yet with those eyes. I want to go in with my brown chocolate shimmer. Fix some stuff. There we go. I really need to not jog, but run into Publix today to take some protein bars back that I bought. They were like 13 or more, and they're expired. And I didn't realize it till after I had eaten one of them, because I was looking at the ingredients after I was eating it, and I was like, July 8th, 2025, what? So yeah, if I have time, I'll stop by there on my way to Atlanta, or at least on my way back. So check those expiration dates, guys. I usually do on my dairy products and things like that, but I just haven't on my protein bars, but I will now. All right, setting spray. And just like that, makeup done. All right, I made it to the ritziest part of Atlanta there is, at the Astoria room, and I'm early, but there are some people here, y'all. I'm underdressed. I mean, I should have known when Tia said tea party. I needed to have my gloves and my hat and my little clutch, but anyway, she knows me. I'm the simple one of the party. So I'm gonna go in here in just a few minutes and find this place. Of course, the party planner had an extra fascinator for me. Okay, so we arrived, and it's beautifully decorated, of course, and everyone's happy. We have a great time, and they're just super chill, down-to-earth people, as you can see in these next videos when karaoke broke out. It's just a matter of time. My love will surely make you mine. Good morning, friends. Sunday fun day. I am wrapping up my weekend vlog. Yesterday was a blast at the baby shower tea. I'll post some pictures to show you. Oh my gosh, I've never been to a baby shower like this in my life. Never been to a tea party, actually, other than my sister and I making mud pies in the yard and calling it a tea party. But anyway, I mean, that was like last week, when we were kids. But anyway, I am excited. I'm getting ready to go see my great nieces and my niece and her sweet husband at the pumpkin patch. So my sister, which she's the mother and the grandma, and I are going to go join them in Jasper, Georgia today at the pumpkin patch. And y'all know what? Believe it or not, this almost 56-year-old retired elementary school teacher, mom of 2, has never been to a pumpkin patch. I mean, we had one at the school. It was kind of make-believe pumpkin patch, I think, once at Bill Arp, maybe at Carrollton. I don't remember. One of my schools where they just threw a bunch of pumpkins on the playground and the kids went and picked one out that we actually had pre-bought and the kids had pre-ordered. I don't know. But anyway, I think that was Carrollton. But anyway, I'm excited to go to the pumpkin patch and watch it through my little great niece's eyes. So they'll be thrilled to be there and enjoying the day. And the weather is going to be nice. I think it's going to be a little fall feeling because it's partly cloudy or mostly cloudy. And it's a little nip in the air. So I've been doing things this morning. I still have not taken my shot. This is day 8. Which is really day 9 from where I used to do my shot on Fridays. And then I moved it to Saturday last week. And then yesterday I was just like, I'm too busy. I don't feel like doing it. And today, so far, I'm just like, I haven't even taken it out of the refrigerator to get to room temperature. So we'll see when I get back home. I probably need to do it because, y'all, yesterday, I ate more carbs, more bread than I've eaten in a long time, like in just a few short hours, because that baby shower, oh my God. Well, first of all, I had my raisin bread, cinnamon bread toast yesterday morning with that delicious Fit butter. It's the cashew pumpkin something butter that I bought. Y'all, so good. So I had 2 little slices of that, which is, you know, not a normal thing for me. And then when I got to the shower, y'all, they had the best croissants with chicken salad. Then they had these lobster rolls on pumpernickel. And, of course, the cucumber sandwiches that I love. I finally was like, I didn't get the egg salad sandwich, even though everyone was raving about it, because I'd already had so much bread. And then, of course, I had to get me some coconut macaroons. Almost choked and died at the table, y'all. No lie. It was so fancy smancy, but everybody there was down to earth, thank God. But I was trying to be polite and eat my little coconut macaron, and someone asked me something, and I happened to inhale or something, and it got stuck in my throat, y'all. I was wheezing like I really thought. And the sweet lady beside me, she's from Colorado. She flew all the way for this beautiful shower. And she helped me. She was right there by my side, ready to do the Heimlich. But I was able to get it down and get my passageway cleared myself without totally embarrassing myself in front of everybody. I was able to keep it discreetly, I think. I mean, even though I was coughing, and at least it wasn't a quiet moment in the room when this happened, so that was great. But oh my gosh, y'all, my life flashed before my eyes for real, and I thought, well, if this is the way the good Lord wants me to go, at least I was around just beautiful people, loving, and, you know, enjoying myself. So the coconut macaroon was so good. Even though it was dangerous, I brought a few home. But we had a great time, and it was just fun to watch these lovely people enjoying themselves and welcome this sweet little baby that will be coming into this world in December. Little Danny Sade Williams. Oh, can't wait to meet her, because her mom, Tia Sade Perry Williams, is the most beautiful little thing ever. I taught her in my very first class ever. I don't know if I said that, when she was a 4th grader, and she has stayed in touch with me all these years. So I always enjoy seeing her and her family, her sweet mama. But anyway, did that yesterday, and now I'm getting ready to get on the road and go to Jasper. It's about an hour, a little over an hour and a half away. So I got to put on some makeup. So let's see. I'm going to do my Insulderm today. Okay, let's see. Do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. Okay. Where are you at, Insulderm? There you are. I've already done my skincare this morning, y'all. I'm loving that Radium 100 from Insulderm. What color is this? This is the natural beige. So this seems to be the brush. This is my, I think what I call my bronzer brush, blush and bronzer. And that bronzer end really picks up this Insulderm good for me. The lighting is not great in here today because of the overcast skies. But we're going to try, see what happens. Okay. Y'all, I saw Rockstar Mom video from her last night. She was using e.l.f. products for full face makeup. And she mentioned, and I've remembered, I've heard her say it before, 82-year-old diva, sweet and I say diva in the kindest way because she's like, she's a rock star, really, but she is very down to earth. I love her. But she said she puts a little powder on her eyelashes before she does her mascara in case there's been like creams or moisturizers on her lashes. And I thought, oh, that's a good trick. Because, you know, often I say, oh, my mascara is clumpy because I think I've got too much skincare on my lashes lately, now that I'm using all this great skincare. So I got to remember that when I get to that step. And I'll just use either my eyeshadow if it's powdery, which is probably not going to be. I'll use my Feather Black. I don't really know for sure what I'm wearing today. I think I'm going to do like leggings or jeans and one of my Marley Lily sweatshirt tops that I've gotten recently. And my new tennis heels. I hope they're comfy. From Shein. This cool looking tan and navy. I think that's what I'm going to wear. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this tan color to do like a little bit of a contour. And I'll just do like a 3, you know, the 3 method. Y'all, my neighbor has rented a like lift cherry picker kind of thing. And he's right across the street from my house where I ride my bike a lot. There's these trees. Lord, I wish I knew what kind they were. That hang over the street a little bit. So I'm always ducking when I go under the trees. But he's out there cutting those babies down. I mean, when I pulled back in yesterday from Atlanta, he was working on it, and he's been out there since early this morning working on it. I can hear the little tractor beep, beep. I guess it's a backup signal or something. But he's going to town on those trees. Hope he knows what he's doing. They look pretty bad right now. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I've just been going to town because I can't really see. I'm looking into my phone and just praying, hoping for the best. We'll see. All right. I'm trying to look over here and see. I mean, I really don't know what kind of coverage. That's the thing about this makeup. You really can't tell what you're putting on. It's so skin-like. All right. So I think I'm going to keep it pretty light today. I'm going to try. That's my plan. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not going to put any Saint foundation on. I'm going to do a little blushy blush. Let's go with the black cherry. Let's see. How's that look? Can't tell. Okay. Now I want to go with the I'm going to do bronzer and illuminator today. So where I would normally put that light color, I'm just going to go on my illuminator and hope I don't do too much. I didn't do any eye corrector. But, you know, just want to see what happens. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with some bronzer. I don't know why I'm so confused about this bronzer stuff now. Because I don't know if I'm putting it in the right place. That's the joy of short-term memory loss, boys and girls. Just call me Dory. Okay. I'm about to get in there in the light so I can see what I'm doing. I think I'm going to use that with my finger for a little contouring. And a little more. Okay. I'm gonna leave it right there and do the feather blot. Just gonna go all over my eye with it, like I said. Try to make sure I don't have any clumpy clumps. Okay, in this lighting, it's a real light coverage today, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Okay, and then it's time for these eyes. I'm going to start with my Persuade Sigma primer. I really got to get another light in here. That's all there is to it. All right, and then I'm gonna go with my new, oh, that's like a powdery. The one I got yesterday, what's it called? Tangled. And Arabian Nights. It'll be the darker color. Okay, I'm just gonna go up here in the upper section with the Tangled. And then I'm gonna go with the Arabian Night and to do like a backward 7 maybe. This is kind of like putting makeup on in the dark, for real. All right, and then I'm going to go with, if I can open it, some Sparkle Shimmer. Let's do a little peppermint, give it a little more change of color there. Okay, and then I just had an idea and it just left me that quick. What was it? Oh, some of my illuminator in the corner. Where are you at, Illuminator? Yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna buff it out. Blend, so to speak. Okay, it's not bad. And now I want to get my new silk pencil, which is Espresso, and see if I can do a little eyeliner. And my chocolate just trying to get as close to that lash line as I can on the top and bottom to give a little more fullness to my lashes. Because, you know, as you age, most people that I know, their lashes just change. They're not quite as full, not quite as long. If yours have stayed bountiful, but good for you. Lashes really can enhance your face, and they serve a purpose of keeping your eyes from getting dangerous things in there. But I've been without lashes completely, going through chemotherapy over the years, so I know the necessity of them. And I love a full lash, but I've just gotten to a point where I'm just not really into the false lash on me. I always think it looks great on everybody else, but when I try to do it, it just bothers me all day long. So I've tried to enhance what I've got. Okay. And this is the Thrive Tubing brown black. And I'm going to get some of that gray. I need to just go ahead and order it because I can't find it in the stores. And I think Thrive is one of the few people that carry that color. And I always love their mascara, so why not? Why not? Okay. Almost. Got to get my Thrive brow gel that I love. Y'all, this whole vlog has a lot of me putting on my face every day. So I'll fast forward through a lot of it. Because, I mean, there's only so many times you want to watch me do this, I'm sure. All right. That's that. Lip 'em, stick 'em. Where you at? What do I want to do today? Let's go. Just a little. Yesterday I was real natural on the lips. I'll probably end up natural today, but let's start with this mulberry and do a little, well, no, my Charlotte Tilbury is in my purse, but let's try this nude color. This is a in NYX, they call it, I guess. NYX, my bad. It is natural. Yeah, that's what I said, natural, right? So there we go. I need to be natural today. Because I'll probably just be reapplying clear gloss throughout the day. Because you know what? If they had some candy apple that is pumpkin patch, this girl gonna get her one. Because I've been thinking about candy apples. I haven't seen any lately or had one in years. All right. I don't know what I just did. Talking and squawking. Okay. Why don't we go with the pumpkin spice gloss for now? Since it's right here. And I'm not going to do glossy gloss though. Because yesterday when I stepped out of my car for that tea shower, walking under the parking garage, the wind was whipping and my hair was just sticking to my lips. Okay, let's see what's going to happen with this hair. Okay. All right, let me go get my clothes on and then I'll be back. Okay, well, I'm going to go with the jeans, the new shoes. Y'all, I just noticed these new shoes say, sorry about that, they say stay real. Girl, that's one of my favorite mottos. Just be real. Stay real. I like realness. Do not like fakeness. So, I like these shoes. I hope they're, first time I'm wearing them. So, we'll see. I'm going to be driving and walking and standing and all that. So, it'd be a good test today for these shoes. I'll let you know. But, yep, I'm going to wrap this video up. I got to touch up these nails and get ready to hit the road. So, thanks for tuning in. I will post some pictures from the pumpkin patch probably on here. I will do my injection probably tonight or possibly tomorrow morning. And maintenance is going well. Life is swell. I don't have another rhyme because what came in mind was not very nice. Anyway, choose joy. Take care. Stay real. All right, outfit number 2. I know too much time goes by, I end up changing my mind. So this jacket, I don't know that I'll need the jacket, but I might, so I might just take it. But I just went with the sweater because my shirt that I had on, it says Melson because it's kind of like a game day shirt for my son. It's basketball games. I don't know, I was just kind of like, people will be like, why is she walking around with her last name on her pocket? So, I don't know. I decided to go with my burgundy sweater. This sweater does feel very nice. I like it. Let me take this tag off this jacket. Sorry, y'all. I'm all over the place. My sister's on her way, so we're going to be getting out of here before long. Okay, get that off. That's different. So, yeah. I just carry this with me. Choose joy. Okay, so I got to the pumpkin patch and we fed the animals. We rode the pony. We went through the corn maze. We posed for pictures with the littles. We had a fun time doing all of that. We ate hot dogs and popcorn and pumpkin rolls. And we had the best sweet tea. We did the corn cannon shoot, and I won free popcorn because I was the only one that hit the big barrel for that. We actually went on a hayride, and while we were on the hayride, it started raining, so we had to break out the umbrellas. And it was just a joyful day. There were 2 new little babies in the family that were spending their first time at a pumpkin patch, and we also know that it was Shannon's first time at the pumpkin patch, but it was a success. Had a great time, came home, was exhausted, took my shot, and this morning I finally made my quiche.
Grab it, Grace. It's really loud. Grab it. You can do it.
Oh, wow. Good job. Oh, that was so close. Pretty close. Good job, Grace. Good job, Grace. Yay.
Good job, Georgia.
Good job. Uh-oh, there goes. Wait, no, somebody dead.
That's what Rachel will stop.
Thanks for sticking with it. Choose joy.